to you by, delivered by Taco Bell. Irving, Dinwiddie in the backcourt. There by Brad Stevens, head coach of the Celtics, going big once again with Tice and Tristan. Another Christmas day here in Boston, and we are
in Celtics lore. The passing of Tommy Heinsohn recently, and now Casey Jones. He said, goes to the bench. Casey's coach. He says, Larry just says, "Get me the ball and get out of the way." And Casey says, "Sit down, Larry." Yeah, that's intelligence and touch by the great Casey Jones.
True champion, 12-time champ, Casey Jones. Thoughts family for God's cover and serenity. Meanwhile, Brooklyn with a 5-2 lead. A little over 9 minutes to go. Dinwiddie back on the court after being shaken up a moment ago. Brown in that game against Milwaukee. 33 in all.
Remember, the two preseason games were a real struggle as Kevin Durant cooking
there on the bench. He had a pre-existing relationship with Kyrie Irving that he was telling us about a little bit earlier. Kyrie might not have called Beck City, and Nash was living there. The two of them got together a few times and had some good workouts, and Kyrie picked his brain about basketball, so it gave Nash a nice head start on the job here. Cross court to Marcus Smart. Side pocket three is pure. Jason Tatum up court. Just 22 years old. First time Eastern Conference All-Star a season ago. Smart inside for Jaylen Brown in traffic with a nice finish. I'm shocked that he's not in the top three, even though he's in that next group. How many of those other three guys can guard like that? That are
Achilles tear.
Okay.
Tear. And Luka, I think, is the odds-on favorite for those betting folks out there. I like my money too much to bet, Mark Jones.
Throwing around nickels like manhole covers, huh? Marcus Smart throws into Christmas Day contest. And looking to add to that total, and does. Ball to Tatum, who's back in as well. Grant Williams with a little ball fake. Jeff Green, good defense on him. Out to Pritchard, a shooter. And he drills his first three. As usurped Carson Edwards in the rotation. Allen stuffs it home in traffic. You combine their stats at the end of the day. The box score is going to look pretty impressive at the end of the decade. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's Karis LeVert. Little ISO against Williams. That's a mismatch.
Wow.
And he converts. KD. Nice little two-man game between those two. And Uncle Jeff Green flush it.
Guys.
Steve Nash, first-time head coach. As Jason Tatum, he had some conversations with his former collegiate teammate, Atlanta Hawks head coach Lloyd Pierce, about some of the nuances of being a first-time head coach. As Tatum next, ousted by the Raptors. Allen with the block, and Ojale says, "Get that one." In the ball game for Brooklyn, here's LeVert. Taurean Prince from deep, and he drills it.
Just a rock steady, arms wide, in your spots, and ready to greet the basketball.
Williams. Tatum working off the elbow against the shorter Shannon. Steps through. Boy, that's beautiful.
Excellent footwork.
With a steal on LeVert. Jeff Teague misses the slam. Williams had his back. 6'10". And, you know, Doris was speaking about that with former Sacramento Kings star Doug Christie recently. Says it's not unusual as LeVert slams one home. Years later, he had grown 3 inches. So we forget these guys come into the league as young as Tatum did. I mean, he's only 22 right now. As Ojale knocks down another ball. He said he wanted the guys to kind of figure it out on their own as they proceed. Tatum had it partially blocked. Pritchard with a nice ball fake and go off glass. And the rookie Irving up court. Kyrie 1 of 4 from the field, 3 points in the ball game. A little two-man game with DeAndre Jordan now matched up against Marcus Smart. Pull-up jumper got to his spot and made it look easy.
On one-on-one situation. I feel like he can create his own whenever he wants.
Kyrie Irving missed a bunch of games at the end of last year with a knee injury and a shoulder impingement that he underwent surgery on. As Jaylen Brown.
Right from that free throw line area.
DeAndre Jordan bringing some time All-NBA player and All-Star 3 years ago. Jaylen Brown weaves into the paint and one. Count it.
Young getting out of the gates with 37 points on 10 of 12 field goals. Not a bad start to your season. And Ja Morant, 44?
Yes.
The young star.
Counting. Every year they play for another one here in Boston. Grant Williams took it all the way to the basket and finished against Joe.
Hand off and go right to the rack.
Irving with the stare down three. Butter. It out to Tatum. Ojale from the corner. Williams battling inside. Couldn't come up with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Brooklyn on the move. A deep three. Kyrie in the house. Boston with a chance to get the lead back here. Jeff Teague out front. Member of the Timberwolves a season ago. Got the switch on to Jeff Green. 5 in the shot clock. They got to get busy here on offense. Kyrie all over Tatum. Got it off just in time and on time. Game at 47. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Mark Jones, Doris Burke, Ariel Helwani courtside is feeling.
That's correct. Maybe Mr. Malcolm Brogdon, whose nickname is the Prez. Not be something else. Bill Bradley fell perhaps just short. Perhaps the NBA has a burgeoning president somewhere.
Love to see it. Brown goes quickly, got Durant in the air, and there it is.
Come on now, he's just feeling the...
Tatum with the ball on the edges, under a minute to go here. Tied at 51, sidestep three, Butter. The electronics that they have these days. Jaylen Brown at times was electric in that first half. Joe Harris, good start for him. He's got it.
Hey, and Joe Harris, be there on the catch. He burns him right away.
Tatum guarded by Durant. Durant winning that time. Shot clock all the way down to 2, and what about that? Go beyond the box score for this Boston team. For the last couple of years, here's Durant out top. Thompson switched on to him. It really doesn't matter sometimes. KD off glass. Durant with 11. Marcus Smart with the free throw line jumper rattles it home. Doris, you were
a couple of days ago, he seems to be over the injury, guys.
Yeah, we have chronicled Doris as Durant with the mid-range jumper pure again. Tice, side pocket three, a little short, and Durant with the board. Just underway here in the third quarter. Brooklyn down by 1, but not for long. Durant
moments is rare. There's an understated aspect to him. He can talk with a soft voice, you know what I mean?
Right. As Jaylen Brown, his game. Dinwiddie, Durant. Thompson trying to stick him again, and it doesn't matter because you got Kyrie and KD there, but he's fine with it.
He's fine with it, and he's also efficient with it, and that's what you're going to have to be if you're him. Nice shot, right, Jason?
8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Smart on Irving. They go to Durant again. He's got 9 quick points in the period and an assist. Getting in his bag a little bit. Tatum from deep. And one and done. Back comes Kyrie Irving. Hits another gear and finishes with the left. Dolphins right in the mix there, Doris. Here's Durant. In a one-man show here in the third quarter. Like I said, he's been a one-man show here. Teams and be a double-double guy for the Celtics this year. Thompson on the bench had those 3 early fouls. Played sparingly in the first half. Green with a nice ball fake on Durant. Got him in the air and made it count. Bring on the push. Harris LeVert. Stare down 3 over Tice, no good. Allen with great hustle for the offensive board. Kyrie from deep. Got it. And Brooklyn.
I got to say, I'm not surprised, Mark. I think it's going to be a struggle for them when Tatum and Brown aren't sharing the floor together until Kemba Walker's back in this lineup.
Kyrie Irving. Over to Shannon. Back to Kyrie. He's got the rookie on him, Pritchard. Pritchard stayed on the ground, didn't go for the pump fake. LeVert with 6 on the shot clock. And Durant.
Yeah.
7-0 run for Brooklyn. Tatum trying to keep it alive. And here's Irving and Durant and LeVert on the break. Kyrie off glass. Good.
You got to get a timeout here to get
for us today, along with Dinwiddie. Tatum with that last bucket. Harris LeVert took it all the way.
Talked about the relentless attack by Kevin and Kyrie. But, don't forget about Harris off the bounce.
Kevin Durant has 16 in the quarter. Irving has 7. Allen, good contest, but Tatum
3-16. Just those two.
As you pointed out, points are going to be tough to come by without Tatum and Brown on the floor at the same time. Irving with a nice step through off glass and a feathery touch.
I think it was rock steady a year ago.
He's just been able to score here early in the season and in the preseason for the Celtics. Pritchard into the paint and a nice floater.
LeVert and all those guys are sitting on the other side of the court. So it's a tough team to play against and a tough team to double. So give him a lot of credit.
And you told us earlier today that transition D was a big point of contention for you. How do you feel about it after 3 quarters?
Today.
Amen. Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Wonderful sentiments expressed by Brad Stevens, part of the Celtics family, Heinsohns and the Joneses.
That would be Tommy's job, but they're going to keep the Tommy points.
And I'm on my league pass. I love listening to Tommy Heinz. Tatum with the step-back mid-range jumper, no good. One and done. Jeff Green with a man-sized rebound. LeVert coming back quick. Guarded by Tatum. There's LeVert. Good playmaking. Finds Shamet for 3.
So let me give
Durant. He had 16 in the period. LeVert lost the handle. And back comes Marcus Smart. Nice bounce pass inside. Brown with the back. I know talent trumps a lot of things in the NBA, Doris Burke, but there's a lot of talent on this roster when you look at guys who really could be considered all-stars like LeVert. Point advantage. Brown takes the handoff from Thompson. Good patience by Jaylen Brown and finish at the rim.
Says, I could not be LeBron, but I loved watching LeBron.
Irving from deep hits the 3. So good. Kyrie Irving with a great moment after their last game as Durant glides in.
Tough 3 against Marcus. That drive by Kevin.
Their chemistry experiment really had a head start. Kyrie got all the way to the cup again as Kyrie, KD. Good defense that time by Smart with the rip. Cross court to Brown on the layup. And got the left hand, lefty.
Once, just like it.
Brown on Irving. Smith, the rookie, switches out onto Kyrie. School time. Ring the bell. School's in. Joe Harris trying to blow that dribble handoff up. And Brown with the miss. Irving in a rush. The time drop to Dinwiddie. Irving with another assist. He's got 8. Tatum to the basket, gets the layup.
See Carson Edwards over there, Tremont Waters.
George, I was talking about a good moment inside that Brooklyn locker room after they beat Golden State. Kyrie Irving, who launches another 3 here and connects another 3.
Preseason games, just 2. You mentioned it, a guy like Joe Harris, who's an elite shooter, he's taken 6 shots, but he's 3 for 6 and 2 for 4. And he's competed on the defensive end.
And Doris, he's paid too.
That's right.
Approaching 2 minutes to go. It's a 21-point advantage. Bruce Brown in the ball game, erstwhile of the Pistons. Along with Perry, the rookie. Nice drive by Luwawu. Play when you're all done, if there's anything left.
You got a flight to catch.
Man, you got those Epicurean tapes. I love that. Tyler Johnson, perhaps a lot of success in their future. As this one is done. From TD Garden.